Hey everyone, and welcome to the Hollow Knight All Skills Tournament. So we're in top 8 now. This is, I believe, winners round 2, and it'll be between Sour Cream Supreme and Pisces. I'm joined here on comms by Kidge, who's just counting the runners down, and then we'll be off underway. The main things to look out for this race will basically just be consistent movement, and then things like boss RNG and especially Soul Sanctum can be really volatile. We're at the kind of level now where we probably, touch wood, won't see things like, oh, I realized you only just went live. Repeating that introduction. So I'm Insomnia, joined here by Gidge, who's just counting the runners down. This match will be winners round 2 of top 8 between Sour Cream Supreme and Pisces. Both of these players have really good PPs. Pisces has got a 49, Sour's got a 50. The main things to look out for will be just the really volatile areas such as boss fights and just all of Soul Sanctum, to be honest, because they're kind of at the level now where we probably won't see unintentional deaths. So things like Crystal Peak and Descending Dark, that kind of area that was terrifying earlier on in the bracket, probably won't pose as much of a threat because the area is consistent as long as you don't die. But yeah, should be a really good race, and once Stream Delay figures out what it's doing, they should be underway.
Well, I'm just waiting for Sour to say he's ready.
SMH, so-called speedrunner, and he isn't even...
Sour, come on. Try typing in his chat.
In a year now.
Oh, he's typing. Yeah, he's ready. Okay, so we'll count down now.
Alright, there we go. So there'll be a slight stream delay, but about 15-20 seconds we should see the runners starting to make their move. And yeah, like I said, there won't be any huge time gains or losses early. It'll just be small RNG time save and loss to things like hitting Gruz drop, false knight jumps, boulder spits, that kind of thing. The main things to look for will just be small time saves of like half a second here or there, thanks to better execution. And we should see really good execution from both these runners, like say, sort of that high-level players, both of them are.
Are we setting up
and
for...
looks like they're... Sorry, what was that?
I said, are you setting up for a catastrophic comms curse?
Oh yeah, like I'm just getting all the comms curse out early.
There we go. They're off still.
Because if it's close, the last thing I want to do is curse the runners. And they're not using the load normalizer, but their PCs are relatively similar, so we shouldn't have more than a couple of sync-ups needed. And they both got pretty similar fly pattern. Pisces getting a slightly better one.
I don't imagine that it's going to be that different for a fair bit of time.
Yeah, no. Their softball setups were basically identical.
Good. signing up for a good race, hopefully. Okay, now Anton's cursing.
Within 0.17 of each other out of KP. Classic. Now we're doing that current patch looking inventory cancel.
They're fairly similar. Pisces going down the well at 115. Yeah, they're both about the same.
Yeah, so Pisces saved like a tiny bit in that room just because of the bit of hardfall cancel. And now comes the first real bit of RNG. Pisces getting through unscathed.
So
Sour getting through unscathed. You'll love to see it when both runners get the same RNG.
Now heading into the Aspen Arena.
Yeah, we shouldn't really see much variance here between the two runners.
Oh,
Oh, Sour missing double spike. That's really annoying. Especially that one just flying straight up into the top right corner there.
Yeah.
So Pisces has got himself a pretty nice lead now. Obviously it means nothing really in the grand scheme of like the entire run, but early on, 4-second lead, 5-second lead is actually pretty hefty.
Well, and that'll annoy Sour too, so that could
Yeah,
delay
exactly.
as well.
You never want to start off on that kind of note.
Very clean statue pogo from Pisces there.
Yeah, that was nice.
From Sour as well. Sour down a couple health. It won't matter that much though going into the false night fight because they don't really fight them. They just do one cycle and then.
Yeah, it's extremely hard to die to false night in all skills.
Yeah. It has happened. Not in top 16, but it has happened.
It's happened in like Rainbow Tournament and stuff as well. And yeah, so Pisces getting the good false night RNG there, jumping to the left. If it jumps right, like Sour just got, that's like... Alright, he at least got a back and a forward instead of double back. But yeah, another slight time loss for Sour.
Something that could be rectified by bad Balder RNG though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, all this RNG doesn't really mean much if Pisces just gets like 15th spit Boulder.
That would be Tourney Reki. Tourney Reki right now is 11.
I feel so bad for that person who got 11.
I don't remember who it was, but yeah. Yeah, so Sour's about 5-second difference at this point.
We do have Rix in chat.
Oh, 6 seconds. Thank you, Rick.
There we go, 6 seconds. The like basically official tournament timekeeper.
Yeah. Answer chat. I don't remember who has the 11th bit. It's on the stat sheet. So if somebody wants to take a look at that. It might just be me being very quiet. And kind of
I'll just turn you up.
Second spit for Pisces there. Ooh. Fourth for Sal.
Right, you should be significantly louder now.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so RNG not helping Sour in that room either. He got fourth spit to Pisces, second spit, so we're still.
Yeah, so Pisces just getting these little bits of RNG going his way, and then that one execution advantage on the Aspen Arena. So yeah. Just giving himself like a bit of a nice lead. You know, it's getting to the point now where it might mean that Pisces can make one more mistake in one of the later splits, and it not really would matter because he's earned that much of a lead so far already.
Oh,
Oh,
Sour
and
missed
Pisces,
that.
sorry, Sour missing that. Yes, that's another
Okay.
4 seconds.
Yeah, between the Aspen Arena and the Balder Spit RNG, I wouldn't be surprised if he's a little triggered right now. He gets mad about that kind of stuff, so...
He only got like 4th spit or something, right?
Yeah. Anything above 3, though, he doesn't like.
Oh.
Very nice fireball skip from Pisces there. Oh.
Oh no, Pisces.
No. There he goes. Okay, he got second try, but still.
But yeah, that's a time loss still, especially because after he fireballed the wrong way the first time, he fireballed again instead of just holding on to it, so he had to collect extra soul.
Yeah, so that gives Sour a little bit of an opportunity to catch up as well.
Yeah, 724 through that top transition versus 31, so he saved about 3 seconds on Pisces.
Yeah.
And coming up to Vengefly King, which we don't kill. We just vibe on past.
Well, we don't want to save Zote.
True.
That's true. No, they're gonna go for the Moss Knights, Geo Rocks, as well as the Moss Knights themselves instead for Geo.
Pisces getting the bad RNG where that active Moss Knight spawns all the way off screen. Sour getting the same pattern. Both players dealing with it really well. That's something that has actually been developed more even during the span of the tournament. It used to be that if you got that bad RNG, you just jump down there and kind of face tank your way through and it all kind of works out normally. Whereas now they've got it down to a science and you don't really get hit. And yeah, the question from chat, all skills isn't really the main category. That would probably go to any percent, but all skills is easily the second most popular. And since there's obviously a tournament going on for it at the moment, it's probably like the most active currently. But yeah, on average, it's any percent. Just we went with an all skills tournament because we had a any percent one like 2 years ago, so we try and rotate them around a bit.
Yeah, I think Sour lost a little bit more time. He actually missed his yump going into
Yeah,
the
yeah.
arena, so yeah.
Without reading too much into it, Sour having a few just little technical flubs, so hopefully he's not getting too frustrated himself or anything and manages to bounce back fine. Might just be nerves, just I know that when he found out he was playing against Pisces, obviously he was a bit apprehensive given that Pisces now is the former world record holder for the category and still is like top 3.
Yeah. Pisces actually developed the routing, or the paste bin for routing, did he not?
Yeah. So he was the one that timed a bunch of stuff, including removing the crossroads stag. So we go to peak from Dirtmouth. All in all, the stuff he found saved about 20 seconds, and he was the first one to just really push the category in what I'd sort of class as the like modern form of it, all skills. He brought it down a bunch. He had Reki at the start of the tournament with a 50 flat. And yeah, he's just grinded it super hard.
Yeah, and he's gotten his 49 in tourney, has he not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's had some of the best race times in tournament. I know he had Tony Reki for a while. I'm not sure if that's still the case, but Yeah, he's definitely a really consistent runner. So you can't really rely on him to make a mistake or anything like that. You just have to play super solid, which is, from the perspective of Sour, obviously, bit of pressure. So it's, pretty understandable if some cracks sort of start to show early until he settles into a good rhythm.
Yeah.
But the claw split went fine for Sour, so I think he is, hitting that rhythm a bit now, and he'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Sour is a very consistent player as well. He's only, I think, had one death in the whole of the party.
Yeah, and I mean, he's had some, like,
Hiccups.
really solid races. Yeah, so basically no time save or loss for either of those runners relative to each other that split. So both players just playing consistently really good. Claw's a very consistent split. There's not those, boulder RNG, false night jumps, moss night spawns, horned RNG, anything like that. Everything's cycle based, everything's consistent. So it's not surprising that two runners of this caliber are basically matching each other's time for that split.
Yeah. Even this split shouldn't be too bad, too different. I mean, they could have the grusses fly up into
Yeah,
this Grey
Gruz
Lake,
cleanup
but
will be the big thing, but apart from that, everything leading up to it's consistent.
yeah. And Pisces does get them flying up
Pisces
into
having
this
a
pit.
pretty rough cleanup. Oh, getting the chain ball cling storage though.
See how Sour does with his cleanup. His
A
wasn't
lot
bad, but
better.
yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. That should cut into his deficit a little bit.
Yeah. The only other thing I can think of that might affect it is if the shade fireballs instead of just coming
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Yeah, there's still a lot that can happen this split. And shade being garbage is kind of a Oh, speaking of shade being garbage,
That's the second
that was
time that
such a late
happened.
fireball as well. Pisces did good to react and be able to back it up without either killing his shade or having his shade hit like the max leash range and then having to like lure it again because that would have lost like another 5 seconds.
Yeah. Sour did not get the fireball, so that will probably eat into the lead a little bit as well. Yeah. So Blue Lake, there's no difference of 5 seconds, it looks like.
And for the person in chat, I don't believe this is the knockout round. I think this is winners round 2. Question mark. I could be wrong. Chat. Yeah, this is winners round 2.
Very nice parry. Oh,
That pogo Pisces just did on that charging enemy is actually so hard. To do it like without getting hit.
ooh.
Oh, Pisces, what's going on there, mate? Alright. Oh god.
Got a double
This
there,
has
though.
been a rough split for Pisces. Alright. Deals with it fine.
Yeah.
And he'll be on about 729 geo, so he doesn't have to worry much about hoppers at all. And it looks like Sour's going to be on even more. Yeah. So they're both going to have a pretty chill time in hoppers. If a fiver bounces the wrong direction, it's not the end of the world, which is always nice. And it should actually set them up pretty nicely for King Station Stag. since that's the other spot where Geo's pretty tight this run.
Sarah's usually good for geo collection as well, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect him to have too many
And
issues.
Rick's pointing out, Sour's managed to save about 6 seconds since Mothman Cloak, so definitely looks like he's warming up nicely.
Mm.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, Pisces going back for that 5er. So losing a little bit of time, but means that he's on 824 Geo, which is really nice. As I mentioned, for that Sanctum split, it means that he's going to be able to just not have to worry too much about incidental Geo.
Yeah.
And Sour on 833, so he's even better. I think he'll really struggle to not have enough money, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Looking even closer now than 7 seconds. Yeah, 4 seconds. Yeah, this has been a really good race, and as we said, both these runners just so consistent.
So now they'll be heading up to use that nail art that they just got in order to lockpick their way up into Spire.
Yep.
So
And both runners taking bottom path there, which gives you less soul but is slightly faster. Pisces with the getting the full chain walkling storage. That's really hard to do.
He has done that once in a tourney before too.
Yeah, he's really good at it. So each time you try and jump, each time you land with the walkling storage, to preserve it, you need to do like a physics frame perfect, which is a 50th of a second times jump. And since it's off of the visual cue of landing and not off of like prior input sort of thing, it's really hard to do consistently. So getting like 2 or 3 of them that you need there is really impressive.
I'm gonna be curious if he chooses to fireball twice. Yeah, he does. So I've seen some people preserve that fireball and just try and finish him off with nail arts or with nail swings after.
Now we're doing the swag lamp pogo that saves like under 0.1 and is stupid hard.
Sounds like a thing Sour would do, honestly.
Yeah. That said, though, it looks like Pisces might have had a better split overall.
Yeah, Sour's had some mistimed movements, it looks like. Sending that elevator back down by accident.
Or maybe I'm just flat out wrong. Yeah. Oh no, he did lose 3 seconds. See? I know what I'm talking about sometimes.
Sometimes.
Good Soul Warrior kill from Pisces there.
Ooh. Bad Twister placement.
Spell Twisters and being garbage. Name a more iconic duo.
Oh.
Damn, he heard what I said.
The Somni Jinx coming into play.
I mean, was I wrong?
No, you were not wrong. That is fair.
And Sour just killing the Twister.
Yeah.
Honestly, I respect it.
Going into this fight
and another upside to killing that Twister is it's 25 Geo, so now Sour's on 274, which is like proper stonking. And Pisces on 247. Now this fight is, as the French say, RNG garbage. Pisces not really helping himself there by missing that Shade Soul, but it wouldn't have doubled anyway because Soulmaster decided to dive straight away. Yeah, so not a great fight from Pisces. I don't know if he got like any doubles there. but he was able to effectively collect soul. Sour getting the instant dive as well, so not getting that double, but still getting the first hit to connect, which Pisces didn't. Unfortunately, staggering there on what could have been a double, but getting a double off the stagger to end the fight. Pretty solid from both runners. Sour having a slightly better fight so far, but certainly not like huge difference. And Pisces doing the swag second phase Soul Master that saves a little bit of time. We'll see if Sour decides to go for a similar strat.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh.
What? Or do you stop?
I don't.
Oh no.
There.
Yeah, so that little flub there from Sour cost him a bit of time, so it looks like Pisces. I think overall the difference in first and second phase will average out and they had about the same fight, but we'll see when our timekeeper weighs in on the matter.
Waiting for him, and we have to be reminded that we're being very nitpicky because they are very, very close together. So it's all going to be this tiny differences in movement that'll make the difference.
2 seconds difference to Pisces, so I think that's mainly off the back of the cleaner phase 2 Soul Master, and I think he had a slightly cleaner Soul Warrior kill.
Yeah. Yeah, Sour should be fine for King's Station at this point. He only has to get 16 Geo at this point.
I think it's 32 Geo in the bottom row Spire, but that includes the dude on the left, so Pisces probably, yeah, getting a bit in this corridor, and then the ones that the dive kills on the bottom row Spire should get him enough, and then he'll be fine too.
Sour going for the grub save.
SMH, my head.
Grubs are important.
No, they're important. That's why we keep them safely tucked away in jars.
So then Collector was in the right, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Doesn't stop him from being a bad boss.
I knew that was coming.
And Pisces with 301 Geo, looking like a YouTube view count.
Oh, gets a impossible jump there.
Why do you... Interesting. I'm not sure that dash slash is really needed, but...
He saw it in another race, from what I remember, and decided to use it, and has been implementing it in his runs.
Understandable. Yeah, padding those nail art stats.
Yeah,
worth noting, Sour taking the one hit there, so he is going to stop and heal. It doesn't actually lose him any time, but it will affect his soul a bit. And Sour losing 3 seconds that split, which we can blame solely on saving the grub.
Yeah, okay.
So if Sour loses by 3 or fewer seconds, it's because he saved the grub.
He'll say it was worth it, I'm sure. Bye, Mila. Bye, Mila.
Hopefully we get to see her again later.
No. Sour won't do it, I know. I don't know if Pisces
Sour won't, but I reckon Pisces will.
Pisces. Now fully into... I like this area. This is a very cycle-based area. There's not a huge amount of RNG. It's probably one of my favorite areas. Yes, Pogax. But any little flub in movement could be very detrimental to...
Ooh, Pisces with the God Pixel cycle. I can't tell, but I think Pixel.
Oh,
Oh no, Pisces. We're doing so well. Oh no, he's gonna get lasered. Yeah, there we go. Dropping down there to avoid it smart. Sour
Sour
just
going
jumping
for it.
into the laser bug there. Unfortunate, but
Yeah.
I think he's getting the damage list there and not falling down. So I think he'll still be saving time this split.
Yeah.
Solid splits from both runners. Pisces just having that one little flub, and that cost him a fair bit.
Pisces choosing to go for damage cycle.
Yeah, 3 health is tons. I think at this level, unless damage cycle would put you on 1 health, you go for it.
Mm. Under flat woo from both runners.
Worth noting, Pisces on a lot more soul, so this means that he will have some more options and won't have to hit the soul totem, which is really nice. Yeah, so Sour managing to halve the gap here, so that's been a really solid split for him. Pisces almost getting crushed himself there, saving the grub, unfortunate.
Oh, he gets
And
the
showing off
Warclay
some
hit.
new Walkling storage tech. I say new, it's like from round 1 or 2 of the tournament. I'm just a boomer.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's that new.
Sour also saving the grub, you hate to see it.
Very nice pogo there from Pisces. And those
Yeah, that
crystals.
was nice.
Seen a few runners get hit by that and then get wombo comboed by the Crystal Hunter as well.
Yeah, if that goes wrong, it's terrifying because it just compounds so hard. And Sour nailing it as well, getting the nice wall jumps up there. Just really clean room from both runners, especially given its potential to just go pear-shaped really quickly.
Okay, both runners are safe now.
For now.
For now.
Pisces will save about 0.15, just because he's going to be able to do the dive in the dream to hazard respawn faster, which, yeah, saves 0.15. Nothing huge, but, you know, it's those little things that start to add up pretty quick.
There's a 3-second difference between the two of them. That's surprising to me. Or 3
I think
seconds.
Sour had a bit of a rougher time in the dark room.
Pisces going for underplat 2.
Solid.
Underplats don't actually save any time though, correct? They're just kind of swaggy looking.
It's like tiny time save.
Okay.
Worth noting, Sour not doing the dash right at the start of Dream platforms, just jumping up the platforms individually. So that's a tiny time loss. And now comes Watch Nights. So in Inipsent, Watch Nights are like a notorious roadblock for new players. In all skills, we have so much damage that we kind of disregard our health and just, you know, fuel the D-Dark machine. That can backfire and kill you, but I don't think either of these runners will make that mistake. But what does happen in all skills Watcher Nights is they become super duper volatile because we want them to stay stacked up so we can get them both with D-Dark. So if they're really rolly and just mean, you can lose like 10 seconds on a 30-second fight. It's just terrible.
Oh,
Oh,
Sour doing
Sour.
the dive instead of his
Yeah,
fireball.
diving there instead of shade soling. That's a small time loss.
Pisces not having the nicest RNG for his first couple.
Right, now so yeah, that one didn't roll. If that okay, yeah, they stacked up again. That's okay. Not perfect, but makes good work of it.
Sour
Sour
also, no,
got
well, this,
really bad pattern there. That one that was super off screen, so kind of just had to Shade Soul to be able to hit them both. Alright, yeah, Shade Soul. Third one as well, I guess. T-Dot, yeah, nice. That was a basically perfect last pair.
I
But yeah,
think they
that
were
penultimate
comparable
one was rough.
because
I think
Pisces' first pair was not very nice at all.
I think Sour saved time here. Actually,
Yeah,
I think he
okay.
saved a lot of time.
4 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
Okay.
When you consider that it's like 40% of the gap between them going into the split, it's a lot of time.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yes. Said like that, yes, it is a significant amount. Yeah, Sour almost missed the elevator there. That is
Yeah,
fair.
that would have been really frustrating, I imagine.
Alright, so now they'll be getting their Watcher Night chest. This will basically cover the rest of the geo routing. Anything else that they need will just be incidental pickups that they make along the way.
Geo is really comfortable after Dash Slash and King Station stag, so they're not going to be too stressed about this.
But they'll be going over to my favorite set of skips now, into the Isthmus skips.
Yeah, these are just notorious for being garbage. Mainly the spike tunnel, just because 1221 just decides to lag out whenever you look at a spike wrong. So it really doesn't like you pogoing them for a skip.
Ooh.
Pisces, oh, just pogoing a little early both times, it looks like. Getting it third try, but that is not what you want. Especially because if he messes up in any real capacity now, he is going to be quite low on health.
Sour messing up on this twice now as well. There you go.
Alright, getting it third
try
time as well. Hopefully Sour has similarly good acid skips and doesn't have any issues. It's interesting. Starting off, I think the acid skips are harder, but I think once you get to a certain level of competence, the spike tunnel's harder just because sometimes the game just decides to lag that little bit extra and ruin your day.
Yeah.
Sour's worm not hitting him, and he delayed picking it up a little because he just assumed that I'm gonna get whurmped, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's really rough. That's probably on the order of almost 10 seconds lost just because of that. Yeah, Emre, imagine.
Both of them having 2 health going into the broken bridge as well.
Yeah, so this
Okay.
C-Dash Sour's about to do is RNG. Gets the worst possible RNG, but luckily the worst possible RNG has a nice 100% safe backup, so he doesn't lose too much time. And yeah, Sour losing 6 seconds to Pisces there, basically just because that worm. They really are just terrible enemies. And more lurks now. This is another thing where at the start of the tournament, people kind of just went for it and they got hit most of the time. Whereas now people have gotten like really consistent at the first and last ones, which were normally considered, kind of just a crapshoot. So that's another really cool development that the category's had. And I think Pisces goes for no, Pisces. How am I meant to convince people to do it if you get it third try? Can't believe this. So that's actually the easiest skip in the game. Pisces controller must have just shorted out or something there. It's definitely not to do with the difficulty of the skip. Yeah, see, Sour's controller didn't short out, so he got it first try because it's easy. And he saved 2 seconds over going around. Pisces with a solid broken vessel fight. There's a little enough RNG in this fight because the headbang attack, if I'm correct, which I think I am, is tied to damage taken. And so we do enough damage right at the start with those double hit Shade Souls and then like a couple of other hits that we force him to headbang. So then we're able to do the fight with like basically 0 RNG. I think there's 2 seconds of RNG in the fight if you execute correctly.
Apologies.
So it's really nice. We don't have, like another Soul Master situation where it can just say screw you and lose you 5-10 seconds.
Speaking of screw you, Hornet 2 will be coming up now. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
one of the most deadly fights that we've seen in the tournament.
For sure. So fun fact, Team Cherry, when surveyed on game design, they actually decided that they were going to let Hornet 2 and THK parry Shade Souls, despite Shade Souls being able to go through walls because, and I quote, screw you, I hate speedrunners. That was the only discernible reason why they would possibly let this be a thing.
Pisces taking care of that.
That's not the actual quote, but that's just because I can't say the actual quote on speed gaming.
No safety benches from either of them. I wouldn't expect them to either, though, because of how high caliber they are at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, Sour taking 2 damage, though, already.
Yeah, that is, I think, like at that point, I mean, Sour's really confident in his boss fights, but that's still kind of scary.
Yeah, with Hornet 2, that's very scary.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of extra soul collection or something, but there's not really any good opportunity. Yeah, I think you just have to go for it, because like if you bench, you lose tons of time. So he might have to lose a little bit of time to playing safely, but Pisces though, you blink and he's on 1 health.
Yeah, he's taking a heal there.
Okay, so I guess we're not going to see any really good Hornet fights this match, maybe. Pisces, please no die.
Sour, please no die. Oh, okay. This is
what's the point of having 5 masks if you're not going to use all of them?
Sour going down to 1 health does choose to use the soul to heal instead of damage.
Yes. So both runners having to heal twice. Apparently Sour lost 6 seconds to movement on the way there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has not been a good Hornet 2 from either player. Yeah. Uncharacteristically rough fights. So I was oh god.
He's choosing to
that was Sour, please.
Sour, please. There he goes. Okay.
Oh god. So I think Sour will lose on the order of 10 seconds there, but he's lucky he didn't lose a lot more than that to
He's
dying.
lucky he didn't lose his life. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. Yeah, like say, actually, I'm not doing too bad.
12
Yeah,
seconds.
22
behind, yeah.
seconds behind, 12 seconds lost. Honestly, for going into Hornet 2 on 3 health, only losing 6 seconds on the fight is not too bad. Pisces just like speedran getting to 1 health.
We're concentrating on Sour and his 3 health. Meanwhile, Pisces goes down to 1.
Yeah.
They won't have to contend with that Bellfly on their way back, though, so that's good.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Scruffy for that one. And now we've got Helicopter Knight. This is just a pure movement split. There's 1 RNG C dash that you can get knocked out of. But Sour
He still
getting
got
hit,
hit by that.
he just loves getting hit by Bellflies.
Apparently. Oh,
Pisces with a little movement flub there, but getting through with the C dash fine.
fun fact, that
Clean
is not
movement
the
up
only
there.
place to get your C-dash glitch, either.
Beg your pardon?
That C-dash glitch, it's not the only place that you can get that, fun fact.
Yeah, you can get it like coming out of the well, and you can get it on any enemy that can like move side to side, basically.
I've seen it happen in the Uma room before Archives as well.
Yeah. Yet another Team Cherry was asked. Sorry, Team Cherry asked speedrunners, what would you like in your game? And they said, consistent C dashes, good input handling, functional in-game timer, and they said, patched out ePogo, take it or leave it.
Yeah.
We said leave it, and then they refused to add the 1221 to the Steam betas, and so here we are.
Both having a clean Cyclone Slash split, though, so I don't see there being much of a difference there.
Yeah, like I said, it's a very consistent split. And Pisces and Sour entering not a consistent split. So the G in Umu actually stands for good game design, because this boss sucks for speedruns. It has 3 attacks in the first cycle, and it can either do a fast or a slow attack, and it has a 50-50 chance of each. So you just randomly lose a couple of seconds if you get a slow attack. A saving grace is that it can only do the same attack twice in a row. So there's basically only 2 patterns that you can get. You can get slow, fast, or fast, slow, or some order of those. But either way, you're only getting 2 and 1 of each other.
Unless they get an extra attack.
Because, screw you. Umu also has an about 25% chance of just doing an extra attack because, screw you. And then that can be fast or slow as well, so that's just more RNG time loss.
And that's determined before the player even enters the arena, correct? Whether she does
no
an extra
clue, to be
attack?
honest. No, because it's based on distance traveled. If you conveniently drop down to like 0.1 FPS when Umu finishes an attack, you can actually have it do fewer attacks. Just obviously that's banned.
Yeah.
But, if you just get a really terrible computer that conveniently lags out at the right time. Speaking of, I think Pisces got an extra. But backs it up nicely. Backing up Umu extras is really hard for this Out of Bounds 1 cycle. That's another thing that was almost totally not understood at the start of the tournament, but people have gotten a lot better at. Pisces especially being one of those. But yeah, Sour getting an extra as well. Yeah. Okay, hopefully he can back this up. I'm not sure if... And he was short on soul. No, that's too high. That's way too high. Yeah, it didn't double. He didn't do much damage at all.
No.
I don't think Sour will 3-cycle, but he wouldn't want to do anything like that again, or he would. Oh, and he's on 1 health.
Yeah.
I would be very scared right now if I was Sour. Damn, and that dream nail missing. And it's stuck in a plat. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, that's okay. Doing
Oh,
very well to live there. That's terrifying. That dream nail was also terrifying.
there's been a lot of terrifying things about this
Oh
this
man, and
Umu
that
fight.
didn't even kill it.
There it
Okay,
goes.
there we go. That was almost a 4-cycle. Yeah, Sour's gonna be pissed. You can see him just nailing the gate. At least showing off the cool Volkling storage. But yeah, that's really rough. That's about 36, 38 seconds time loss.
So he's about a minute behind Pisces now.
Yeah, you basically the rest of the run, Touchwood, is quite consistent. So I think unless Pisces makes a big mistake, that probably shut the window for Sour.
Yeah, and I don't see Pisces making. Well, there is Dark Deep Nest, but
Yeah, the thing is, right, like he can lose 10 seconds on like sibling climb, like 5 seconds on Abyss climb, whatever, 5 seconds to THK RNG. But I just don't see how he loses 41 seconds is the thing, right? Unless he just like completely falls apart somehow and dies, like
41 seconds.
yeah. Sorry, 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really rough for Sour. That's such a painful way to lose it as well, because he'd kept it relatively close until then. But yeah, that basically what I was saying about Umu being super RNG, but also just how hard extras are to back up. You know, like Pisces did it, but that certainly shouldn't take away from how hard it is. And yeah, Rhino bringing up a good point. Like, if Pisces is watching the stream, which I'm not sure he'll be able to because Florida internet, but if he is, then like you just can do absolute weenie and you'll be fine. The pace he's on isn't like crazy or anything, so it's not like he's going to be pressured to go for PB either. And hang on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sour almost getting sniped by that.
Yeah, a couple of little movement flubs there from Sour as well. I think at this point it's pretty safe to say it's just, frustration.
Yeah.
And Pisces not getting the RNG C dash there. That RNG C dash being particularly spicy because if you don't get the good RNG, you take 2 damage.
So you're just talking about going for safe strats. It looks like Pisces is not going for safe strats.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is thank you. It's RNG, but it's like so much time save if you get it. So I think that's a fair one to go for.
Okay.
And like, if you really want to be like super weenie, you get a full soul refill at the end of this arena, so you can just like heal at the end, and it's fine. But I don't even think we'll see that, to be honest.
You'd have to do more soul collection for the Petra arena, though. Correct?
Yeah, but there's plenty of soul on the way, kind of thing. And since we one-shot the Petras with Shade Soul instead of two-shotting, we don't need that much soul.
Ooh. Pisces flubbing out a little bit, but manages to save it without taking a damage.
If I'm Pisces here, I probably heal 1 just because I know that the Thorn Wart is going to bring me down to 2. And then if I get wombo comboed by that last little spider in the Mask Maker room into spikes, then I die. But Pisces obviously a bit more confident in himself, and that's why he's third in the world, and I'm not.
Sour did get the RNG C dash through the Umu.
Nice. Yeah, like if I'm Sour, I feel bad, but like, Pisces missing QG underplat, choosing to heal one. Yeah, like if I'm Sour, optimistically, I probably just try and bring it back as much as I can. Obviously, you're probably still pretty pissed off about your performance, but still.
Yeah, you can see it in his movement. His arena wasn't as clean as Pisces was as well.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, as Rhino said, like, Pisces on that Florida internet. So if he doesn't know the difference and he thinks he's behind right now, because he hasn't had an amazing run, he could be pressured into making a mistake.
Yeah.
You know, because obviously Sour's a really good runner, so he might be expecting, you know, a mid to low 50. And if Pisces thinks he's not on that pace, then yeah, he might be going all out, trying to make up a gap that isn't actually there. Also, Pisces with a super solid Howling Wraiths arena, considering Sour got the RNG C dash and still lost 3 seconds.
Yeah. Sour going for underplat.
Sour getting QG underplat.
Yeah. Pisces dark rooms were very solid as well.
Oh, and that last wings jump, getting up and not having to do the wall jump is just a sign of like a really good double jump, which is like surprisingly hard to do, especially on keyboard with the like taller buttons.
Sour going into his dark rooms with a little bit more health than Pisces, but from what I remember, Sour's dark rooms are pretty solid as well.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get a 50 without being pretty solid at like everything.
Oh, he does take a damage.
And that's that troll spider. Luckily not getting Mombo comboed into spikes because it puts you at the top of the room, which is just like big sad.
That last room was very nice from Sour, though.
Yeah, that was good. Getting past the bully spider nicely as well.
There's a lot of bully spiders.
Yeah, a lot of spiders are bullies. I'll just say I'm glad spiders can't shoot blobs of just like goop at like a huge range in real life. Otherwise, I'd probably be a lot more scared of spiders.
I mean, your spiders there are pretty scary anyways.
Yeah, but they just kill you. But like, they have to get up close and personal to do it. Imagine if they could kill you from like across the room.
Yeah, Rick has the right idea. Sounds like Australian spiders to me.
Wow. Yeah. So Sour saving 11 seconds that Hera split. That's a really solid split. Basically at this point it would be within 5 seconds if Umu wasn't Umu.
Yeah.
Which
Sour
is,
going
you
for
know,
the dash slash there on the
oh no,
but...
no. Did he accidentally aggro it before the no?
I don't think
Not sure what was up there.
Yeah, he's gonna take the bench there. The siblings can be bullies. Like that.
Yeah. Because sometimes you kind of... Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh.
Okay.
Pisces.
We nearly would have had a very close race on our hand.
Yeah, that was close. Man. I think the siblings are more bully than the spiders, to be quite honest. They do 2
Oh
damage.
yeah, those siblings are just terrifying. Especially because a lot of the time when you get hit, if it eats your wings jump, then you're now below all of the 2 damage like terrors. And they all like have a chance to catch up to you, so then it's a lot easier to get hit repeatedly. So 1 hit can really easily snowball into 2 or 3. And 3 hits is obviously a death because they hate you with a burning passion, so do 2 masks of damage.
Yeah. And we nearly saw that.
And the 2 runners high-fiving in the transition there, going opposite ways.
Tower looking
Ooh,
like he
I like
has.
this sibling climb from Sour, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Very
a really
solid.
nice climb. Did he miss the lever? Shoutouts to Axe.
Lever skip skip. Meanwhile, Pisces has used his wraiths the only time that they do that during this run in order to upgrade it. Well, he'll just be doing his Abyss climb and then heading over to THK.
Yeah, it's shocking how good Abyss Shriek is from like how bad Howling Wraiths is.
Yeah.
Howling Wraiths is just like the Magikarp of Hollow Knight.
I've never heard it described that, but it is fitting.
It's not wrong.
It's not. Oh, this Abyss climb looks nice.
Abyss Climb Isles, people arrive.
That is one of the most popular ILs, correct?
Oh, it's my favorite, but I don't know if it's one of the most popular. You've got like Pantheon Isles and stuff that are just like
True.
stupid amounts of runners. That was a really nice Abyss climb.
Yeah, so. Yeah, that we're back up to over a minute between the 2 of them.
I think Sour might have saved a little time in the Wraith split. It's a super consistent split, so a terrible Wraith versus a good Wraith probably still only loses like under 0.3 seconds. But I think Sour's was really clean. But now we get to see Sour's Abyss climb. Doing the C dash in 2 installments there. Not sure what was up with that.
He canceled early. He must have.
Mm.
Very nice Abyss climb so far from Sour.
Touchwood. Why did you say anything?
Okay. I will agree. I kind of jinxed that. That's my fault.
Okay, that could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse.
He didn't fall that far, so.
Right, now, THK fight from Pisces. We're going to be seeing a lot of that Abyss Shriek we just picked up. And the main thing is just trying to get all of the hits of Shriek to connect. Just because if you... Yeah, so THK just backstepped out of Pisces Shriek there twice in a row. So he lost out on tons of damage and he teleported out of it there. So that's another damage loss. Right, nice. Self-stab. Been pretty terrible patterns for Pisces so far, so hopefully we can get slightly better one.
And this
Whiffing a
is
Shriek
on
there.
that one, yeah. Oh, we get Ballerina from Sour though.
Nice. Alright. Decent fight from Pisces given the RNG he had. Not really tons he could have done about that. That's just how all skills THK be. And Pisces coming into it now. Yeah, so Barely sub 51 for Pisces.
Did Sour Infinite load? Because
Oh,
I just
no
saw him.
way.
I just saw him restart Hollow Knight, so I think he Infinite loaded.
Oh no.
Oh, what an end to the race. That's so bad.
Bruh.
Bruh. Yeah, he Infinite loaded. Well, I don't know if he's going to.
Not sure, yeah, whether he
Yeah.
is just not going to finish at this point or.
Oh no, it looks like he's starting it. Oh, and he's all the way back here. I forgot about that.
Yeah, hate to see it. Has he got the timer paused? No. Alright, well, it's like a 50, 30 something going
I'm
into
sure.
THK.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm
he
sure.
remembered to pause it now, so just subtract like 16 seconds or something. But we get a second abyss climb. And this one's from the right. Does he know the, like, Ush climb? That's the real question.
Right side.
He
Like
doesn't. What the hell? Scammed.
Do you know right side?
Thought we were
flex
gonna
on
see a relic of, like, 2018 All Skills.
Yeah, he's gonna reset the room. There he goes. Okay, okay, I need to stop talking.
Luckily, his first climb was good. You know, we got one good climb from both runners.
Yeah.
And he got the bit that he messed up last time, so, you know, we take those small victories.
Props to him for finishing too.
Yeah, for sure. I probably would have just given up after an infinite load. Like, at that point, it's a message, just not.
Just. Oh, he's 100% tilted at this point, but.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not be at this point, to be honest?
With that Umu and an infinite load, and yeah. Will he take the bench? Nope, he's just going for it.
Ready for another infinite load.
Don't say that.
No, this time it'll be in this THK.
Oh. Well, I haven't seen his game restart yet, so. Yeah, he's just going to go for it. Probably. Well,
No,
oh no, he is going to
benching.
take a bench.
Benching again.
And 3 times.
Okay, he's just making sure.
I wonder if he'll go for the cyclone on the. Yeah, he is. And he gets it too. Very nice.
The all skills technology.
Hopefully his THK is better as well. Not as many parries or dashes.
This has actually been, again, touch wood, decent fight. All of his shrieks have been connecting. Kind of getting hit a bit. Looking like a Pisces Hornet fight. Yeah, electing to heal twice. It really is a Pisces Hornet fight.
Yep. Oh. Oh.
Right, yeah, he's just getting shrieks our ass. Missing scream skip, but not the other. Oh,
And then going down to 1.
please no die, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
there we go.
Alright, so that's going to be like a mid to low 52, which is basically a high 51 if you factor in the timer jank. Low 52 it would have been with the time stuff. But yeah, good run from both players. We should, I'll just mark them as finish, and then we can get them in for an interview. Um,
Just waiting for Pisces to come up as well. Okay.
oh, they're here. Alright, they should just be coming up now. Yeah, GG to both of you.
GG.
Sour, infinite load, you hate to see it.
I didn't know I was supposed to pause. Can we knock like 10 seconds off my time? So
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like 16 seconds or something.
Okay.
And yeah, we've got to talk about the elephant in the room. Thoughts on Umu?
I mean,
well,
Sour, what happened with you?
3 cycle.
Oh,
So you both got
yeah.
an extra on the first cycle. Sour's was really high and he didn't get much damage, and then he was on 1 health. Had to play pretty safe.
Shoot.
My problem was I missed the first dream nail and couldn't get the second one off, or I was too afraid to get hit. So like it didn't matter anyways. I probably could have at least got a 2 cycle if I would have gotten that, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
'cause
tough,
you went
'cause you
into
can
it
get
with-
super low.
I went in with
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, but yeah, I was just talking about how Umu's just a terrible boss for speedrunners, full of RNG time loss, and then you both got extras, and it's just like,
Yeah.
yep, the game hates you.
It's funny because I've been practicing. I've been failing the normal 1 cycle, but I can get it when it's an extra consistently when I was practicing. So I thought that was funny. I couldn't get it this time, but
I mean, that probably made a huge difference then. Like,
Yeah,
would've
it
been
was
real
within like
close.
12 seconds beforehand.
Wow.
And
my Hornet 2 was
both of
also
you
pretty
had
bad.
both you
Both
had
good
pretty
Hornets.
bad Hornet twos.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to heal twice.
We were
I've
talking
never-
about how you were going in with 3 health, and then we blinked and Pisces was on 1.
Oh no! I went down to 1
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
I
You
guess
both
that's
healed
my.
twice.
I guess that's my disaster split now. That's 2 races in a row. That was atrocious. So
Yeah. You had really solid movement up till Hornet 2, though. You saved like 6 seconds on Sour just in that.
I got smacked by the bellfly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that.
I went for it, and then I'm like, maybe if I hit him when he's coming down, it'll not be there. No, he was still there. So,
Damn.
Weird.
Yeah, we were surprised actually at that.
Both of you had really consistent early games, though. You were within like 12 seconds of each other the entire time up to Umu, basically.
Nice.
that's not
Yeah.
terrible. I would like to shout out. Did you die, Pisces?
I did not die. The closest I got to dying was Hornet.
Okay, I know my curse has been lifted. There was no deaths this race. Close. But
Well,
I was
Pisces
able to
almost died
overcome the curse.
Pisces
Chris
almost
got
died to
extremely
sibling.
close to death in a couple of spots.
Oh, and
actually.
siblings.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
which
mean-
was closer, but I don't know.
I almost died to Umu twice. No, Hornet 2 twice and then Umu, so I feel it.
Yeah, it was just making use of the entire health bar. What's the point of having 5 masks if you're not going to use all of them?
Exactly.
But
The-
yeah,
a
GG
lot
to
of that
both
race,
of you.
a lot of that race to me felt like why are my hands doing this?
Oh, I
Like-
get something.
Like just like dashing off the wall when I'm trying to like climb over it on the way to like sibling climb, or just like missing C dashes. My peaks was like flawless, and then I got damageless key room, and then I just
Yeah, and
fat
then you
fingered
just, like,
climbing up the
fell
wall
off.
like 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
I was so sad.
Yeah. Because it was such a good peak up until then as well.
Yeah, with like God Pixel
Um,
and everything, but
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
golded wings. Apparently, it was probably the fight that really did it.
Yeah, your fight was very solid.
Yeah, I don't know how much that golded by, but
Do you gold anything, Pisces?
I somehow golded THK Scream Abyss Climb.
Ooh,
We did say
Despite-
it was a very good climb.
Well, it was good up until like I missed a pogo and like had to fall back down. I missed the pogo on the background object.
Yeah.
Like after the triple one.
Actually,
And-
yeah, it was good, but it shouldn't have golded probably then.
I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, the reason it golded is because I got perfect chains. It wasn't because of the climb.
Yeah.
I guess chains make a huge difference. I don't know what comsub for that is right now. Well, I know this isn't it, but like, it seems super beatable if that golded.
not that far from
Yeah,
it
the
either. but,
chain
like,
stuff
mine
is
sucks.
relatively new, isn't it?
Cyclone
Yeah.
slash the chains, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I get that. I
Um,
at least go for it every time.
Yeah. So, Pisces, you're against the winner of Axe and Ed.
Yes.
So that should be an interesting match, and that'll be winners finals. Wow, we're there
Yeah.
already. And Sal, you're against the winner of Farriston Valley, so that should be another tight match. And yeah, really well played from both of you. I know it's not probably what you were hoping for, Sour, especially with those couple of things, but like I say,
All-
you were
all
really
things
close up
considered.
until
All things considered, way better than all my other stuff. Like the things that I messed up was Hornet 2, which I mean, it's Hornet 2, and Umu. So like, I'd rather mess up that than really basic movement like I have been.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You also saved 11 seconds on Pisces in the Hera split, which is pretty crazy. Actually, I realized Pisces, yeah, you had the issues with the Thorn Warp, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
The underclass. That was
Missed the
was-
underplat.
Well, because the way you're supposed to do that is you just line yourself up, fall, and then go for the dash. If you miss, you wings. But I just brain farted and wings beforehand, and then I decided to go for it anyways, and just smacked my face into the grate, and then dunked.
I think that's
I don't
one
know.
of the tricks that I nailed first. Like I didn't even have to
Yeah,
fall.
you
I
got
just
it.
instantly face crammed into it.
Oh no, dang. That's what I was going for, and just no.
Yeah, because then, since you missed RNG, didn't get the good RNG on the Uma C dash, you also had to heal
Yeah.
then as well, which is rough.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. It is what it
But, yeah.
is. Luckily, at least this isn't like a knockout match or anything, so you'll both
Yeah.
get extra chances.
I'm glad I was
it's looking
able to
like-
save the Uma extra. I was worried because
Hmm.
I didn't know how close the race was, but I figured Sour could be pretty close, and getting 2 cycle could easily make the difference.
Yeah, I mean,
Three
Or
cycle made the
at
difference.
that
then.
point, going into it, 2 cycle would have made the difference in the lead if Sour had gotten 1 cycle and you hadn't.
Yeah.
I probably
But
still
yeah,
would
it's
have
looking-
lost, but
Don't
it would
say
definitely
that,
been
come
closer.
on.
No, I think pretty consistently. Probably, I lost time to all of my balance pretty consistently. So I'm not saying it oh I'm bad. I'm just I wasn't playing as good as I should have. But yeah, I could have made it
That's cool.
closer. Infinite load sucks, but I mean that's the first time I've ever had it.
Yeah,
Ever.
especially on 1221. But yeah, it looks like the next race will be June 5th, so
Tomorrow.
in normal people time zone, today if you're me, at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and that'll be that aforementioned Valley versus Faris match on Speed Gaming 4.
We'll be
Looking
good
back.
race as well.
I think I
Yes,
probably could have
that's-
gotten a 51 if I didn't meme THK and the cycle in the door.
And get in the grub.
Hey, I don't care. I'm getting that grub every time.
I know you are, but Somni was.
We didn't even get to see a single miler death as well. This has
No,
honestly
no.
just been
Pisces, don't do it, please. Please
disappointing.
I do
I
what?
had faith in
Don't kill Milo.
Pisces.
don't kill Milo, please.
But yeah,
Uh,
GG's Pisces.
Yeah, GG's.
Although people might be like, "Oh, I have to race against someone way better, like really good," I find it really fun. I'm happy to have raced a lot of the people that I didn't think I'd make it this far. So
Hey, you've been playing great.
great.
So keep it up.
Good luck
Yeah,
on your
you-
next match. I'm sure it's very very difficult. So
You too.
Good luck to both of you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be Ed or your local IKEA representative, both of which are really good runners. And yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. Like I said, next match tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Speed Gaming 4. Check out the runners, they're great. Thanks, Gidge, for CoCom, and thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah, thanks both of you for hopping in last minute. I know it's not always easy.
yeah, thanks for the comms. Comms are always wonderful. So
Thanks
make
for
it really easy
scheduling
to
a
watch
match
back.
that's not at 3 a.m. my time.
Hey,
Gladly.
this is prime time for me. So people would actually do my time.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
could-
I don't know, I'm pretty
Alright.
exhausted. I've had a long day.
We'll get some good rest.
Alright. See you all.
See you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.